Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, JSHDIY, and welcome back to the Happy Side of YouTube. I'm super excited I get to hang out with you guys today. Make sure to stick around till the very end of this video because we are going to have a fun little slime making virtual party. Notification squad shoutouts today go to Galaxy Unicorn, Alexa Garcia, Hugs with Pugs. So if you would like a shout out, all you have to do is stick around to the very end of this video, watch the video start to finish without skipping, and subscribe. It will be super fun and it's really simple. So for the first recipe, you're going to be needing some body wash, and I got this one actually from Nordstrom's, which sounds kind of weird, but this is what it looks like. It's a grapefruit one, and I thought it was kind of cool looking because it's clear. And what you'll also be needing is some instant snow or a diaper. I couldn't find any instant snow at the store, so I had to get some diapers. So if you have instant snow at home, you can use that, or you can use the polymer inside of a diaper, and I'll show you guys how you can do that in a minute. So for this first part, you're going to need a bowl of water, your instant snow or your diaper, and I'm going to show you how to do this with your diaper. Basically what you want to do is open the diaper up and just take some water and pour it in, and then it will kind of make this stuff, and I'll show you guys why in a minute. And once you have given it a minute to soak in, you're going to need some scissors, and I have my holographic scissors, which I love so much. You just want to cut like a small slit in it. And then you'll see down inside of the diaper is this kind of stuff that looks kind of like snow, as you guys can see. But what you want to do with all that is put it in a bowl. So I'm just going to use my water bowl right here. And we are going to transfer that in here. And the more snow we can get out, the better. So I got out as much of the polymer I could get out, and I even added a little bit of water so that there'd be more snow, because this stuff absorbs so much water. And now what you're going to need to do is take your body wash. Any body wash will do, even Suave Kids will work, and then you just want to add a bunch on top of that. You want to let it sit for a little bit, but not too long. I'm gonna let this sit for about 45 minutes. So after you have let this set in, we are going to take some salt. I'm just using some regular salt, and you just want to add that on. This looks about enough. And to start mixing this up. And the texture is actually pretty thick, so I think it might be working a little bit, but I don't know. I'm just gonna start mixing the body wash into the rest of everything, and there's kind of a clump that is activated from the salt, but not everything. So I'm just going to mix this up as well as I can. I'm gonna use my hands, and if we need to add a little more salt, we will. It is definitely clumping up, but I'm not quite sure if it's slime. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out. I'm just gonna try to put this on our counter, and we're gonna add a little more salt. Okay, so it's a little less sticky now that I've let it sit, but I'm gonna add a little more salt. Let's see how that does. That's actually it's actually activating a lot more now that I've added in that extra bit of salt. I wouldn't say this is the perfect icy slime texture or cloud cream, but for no glue slime, this actually is definitely pretty good, especially for the ingredients, because you can probably find these at home. So this next recipe will definitely be interesting because it is a water slime recipe, and I've never seen anything like this before. But basically, I got these little stretchy spiders at Target, and I thought they were kind of interesting. They're from Halloween, and I was wondering if we could possibly transform this into slime, and I think I have an idea, but I don't know if this will work, so it'll be kind of an experiment, but this should be fun. Basically, you're going to be needing some sort of like a rubber toy, some scissors, and you just want to cut it up, and I have no idea, you guys, how this will turn out, but I'm just gonna cut it up. Okay, I think I cut it up a little bit, but I'm going to cut it up a little bit more, and I'm gonna do that off camera so I don't have to bore you guys with cutting up a twist. Cut it up a little bit more, and now we're just going to add some water. So let me go get some water. So I added some water, and now we're going to microwave this and see if it could possibly maybe turn into slime. We'll see. Maybe I'll cause a fire, but we will see what happens. And honestly, this kind of looks like ice water, but like holographic ice water. So I microwaved it for about 2 minutes, and this is what it looked like. I definitely did add in a little more water because I thought it was kind of evaporating, I guess, from being in the microwave. But we're gonna mix it up and see how this is. Wait, I don't think anything really happened. It looks like I'm eating some sort of like noodles. So this, I was excited because I thought something could possibly happen, but instead we just got like little jelly cubes, which I've been seeing on Instagram recently, and jelly cube slimes, because I guess this might be like some sort of a life hack for making jelly cube slime, but this definitely didn't make slime on its own. But we're gonna make it into slime later. I actually added in a little bit of clear slime to the mixture, and it actually had a weird reaction because the water in here was really warm and it made it like super clear up really quick. But this is what our jelly cube slime looks like that we made with all the broken up crystal spiders. So I don't know. So for the next recipe, you're going to be needing a face mask, and I haven't actually really made face mask slime on my channel, and I always kind of thought it was a cheat at making noodle slime, so I never really wanted to make it. But a lot of you guys said that you wanted to see this, so I'm going to be doing that right now today for you. So I have this face mask. I think it might be gold colored, so I'm just gonna cut a little slit at the top. Okay, I cut this thing open so we can pour it in. And I'm just gonna pour it, whoa! Okay, so it's actually very, 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 very gold. So I'm going to add this all in to my bowl. There we go, I've added this all into my bowl. To activate this, I'm just going to use some borax water, which I just made right now. So I'm gonna add in a little bit at a time. I think I added a little bit too much. I don't know why, but whenever I make glue slimes, I always tend to really overactivate them. Tell me if you guys underactivate or overactivate your slimes. Tell me in the comments. I definitely overactivated this, but I just saw on Just Amir's YouTube channel that you can use hair gel to kind of like, I guess, make your overactivated slimes more stretchy. So I'm gonna actually try this out. Slime I just made, and I have some hair gel here, and I'm gonna add a little bit in. This is weird because I've never actually like held a hair gel, except for when I've made hair gel slimes and it's all activated. But I'm just gonna add a little bit of that in. I'm just going to mix this up. So as you guys can see, that definitely softened up this slime without making it white, although there's a lot of air bubbles from mixing that in. We'll let this clear up and I'll see how it looks later. But this worked really well, and I'm actually super happy with this recipe. So I definitely recommend you guys testing this out or trying out this little hack if you have an overactivated slime. For this next recipe, you're going to be needing a bowl and a little bit of toothpaste. I'm using some gel toothpaste for this because gel toothpaste works best. A whole lot of salt. I got this recipe sent in by an Instagram user. I will find their username. I'm sorry, I can't remember it right now, but if I remember it and I can find it, I'll put it on the screen later. But basically, you want to mix the salt in to the toothpaste, the gel toothpaste, and then later we're going to microwave it, and apparently it's supposed to make slime. We will see what happens for this. Oh, it's kind of going over the bowl a little bit. And I'll show you guys how it ends up turning out like. So I just took this out of the microwave and I put it in for actually 3 minutes, and it just didn't work. I'll show you guys. I'll get my spoon. It didn't turn into slime. At first I thought it was thickening up, but it just didn't turn into slime. So for me, this recipe was a fail, but I would definitely recommend you guys test it out and tell me if it works for you, because I don't know what I did wrong. This recipe I'm going to be testing is fluffy EO slime, so you're going to be needing an EOs, some shaving cream, and I only had this shaving gel on a set right now, and you're going to be needing some clear body lotion, and I saw this on a YouTube video. It should be fun, and we'll see if this works. So I'm going to start off by taking my EOS right here, and I'm not wasting this because what happened is it fell on the floor one time, and as you guys can see, that top thing like got messed up, so I'm not wasting this because it was already kind of ruined. I'm just going to cut that up and put it on here. Okay, I think that's enough of it. Not quite sure, but we will see in a minute. Your shaving gel, and this thing literally, like, the thing got broken one time when I was filming, so I'll try to get as much out as I can. Okay, now I'm going to add in my clear body lotion, and I think that might be enough. To mix this up really well before, so I'm just going to mix it up, and it's not going to be very fluffy because I didn't have much of the shaving gel for this, so I'm sorry that it's not really fluffy slime. Next time, if you guys want me to, I can test it again, and I'll buy some shaving cream. But I'm going to go put this in the microwave, and I'll come back in a minute. So I took this out of the microwave, and I found out basically what happened is it like exploded and popped, and it was all over the microwave. Luckily I got that cleaned up. And it was also like super liquidy, so I had to put it in the refrigerator, and I managed to scrape what I could out of the microwave and put it back into the bowl, but it was really sticky, and this is what it turned out like, you guys. So it actually surprisingly is a little bit like slime, but it's super, like, I don't know how to even explain this texture. It doesn't really stretch. It's like really glossy, but makes your hands look like super oily. So I don't know how much I like this recipe. I really don't actually like how the slime is at all because it makes your hands super oily. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a great time with you, and if you had a good time hanging out with me, you should totally subscribe, as well as go follow me on Instagram at jsh.diy, because if you go follow me there, you will be able to be a part of my channel and recommend videos and everything. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!